Hey, what's up, fam? We got another one for ya. Another king has returned. Two eyes now. Two eyes. Anthony, always fun to talk with him. He was one of the first guys that ever came on the pod, so we've been following his career. Such good energy, such good vibes. We talk about some of the banger matches from the card we just had, particularly Aaron and Nate. Savage of a match. And we talk about his energy, his positive attitude. Where does that come from? I mean, to be so young, I'm an old head, remember, so he's young to me. To be so young and have that attitude of screw it, I don't care what people think, I'm going to do my thing in all aspects of life. Pretty cool, man. Despite what you may or may not think about him, that's a great attitude to have. Everybody, grab a beverage, get a good attitude on, stay positive, and always remember 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. On gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king.
Slapson, baby! Hey, fam, don't be alarmed. We're wearing sunglasses on purpose. You feel me? We got somebody special in the building. Anthony, you ready?
Yeah, born ready.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Slapson. We got the man in the building, one of the OGs of the pod. He's down a little bit on that lasso, but he's coming back, son. We're going to take a tour of his new room, all the memorabilia, talking about the fight, and everybody knows he's going to bring the energy. Everybody give it up for Anthony, the King Two Eyes Defrank.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure being back. It's always a pleasure being here.
Dude, I like it. We wear sunglasses during the day because we can. You know what I mean?
Our futures are so bright.
Our futures are so bright, son. Hey, fam, we were just talking before we clicked record here, and I asked him to stop because, dude, he's got some cool power slap memorabilia and the kind of things he's been into. Anthony, pick up that camera, man, and show us around, man. You got some cool shit.
Oh, yeah. So
you got a Dorian one of one art piece?
Up first, we got the season 3 with my actual tag, the name up there, which actually they had on the board for when they were picking the matches.
Nice.
So we have that there, my United States title. I always love WWE. Another head rush over here. Then we got the Power Slap 12 card where your boy got knocked out, but the comeback is better than the setback.
My man.
Then we got the season 3 famous jersey where the king was created with the crown, of course. You can't forget that. Then Power Slap 10 over here, which I was supposed to fight on. I didn't end up getting to fight on that. Then the Power Slap rag. Then I got this custom. Somebody actually drew this for me, one of my homeboys, the King. Then we had the Power Slap 12 main card. Another Power Slap towel. This right here, actually, Dorian Perez, 1 of 1, drew this of me.
That's sick.
One of my favorite pieces. And then here, we got the season 3 hoodie with everybody's signature on it. And then
Hell yeah.
a nice little head rush.
Dude, I love it, man. You know, one of my biggest goals is hopefully before Christmas, or maybe it'll be my own Christmas gift to myself. But at Wifey's Salon, she's got a bunch of different rooms that aren't being used, like little office areas. And before she moved in there, it was like a doctor's office. So they have like all these little patient rooms. Anyway, I want to do what like a lot of people do, including you, is make one of those into a podcasting room and put up all my shit like all around. Oh, I want to do it so bad, dude.
That'd be sick.
Brother, it's been a minute. Like you said, I think it was 10. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 10 where we just had a last minute surprise with Dakota. You know, that was going to be an eliminator match, and that didn't happen. So, dude, just catch everybody up. It's been a minute. What's been going on? And, of course, we got some huge news for your future here.
Yep, definitely. So, after my last loss, it was all stuff that I kind of did, for me hyping myself up, to me flinching, giving him my chin. It was all minor stuff that I did myself. So, from there, I can never take a loss. It's only a lesson. So I just been working out, going crazy 2 times a day to the gym. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped nicotine. And then now I'm just getting ready for my other fight. But in the process, I ended up getting an apartment. I'm coming out with my clothing brand, Authentic, Be True to Yourself. I got a new
put that up again, bro. Put that up. That looks pretty good.
Authentic, Be True to Yourself. And it fits
With
me
the
perfectly.
gold lettering?
Regardless. Yup. Oh, yeah. And it fits me perfect because regardless you love or hate me, I'm authentically myself, regardless.
That is
That's
true,
why I
man.
thought putting a brand behind it was perfect, especially with the match coming up now.
Dude, I want to talk about that a little bit. Dude, from the first time I DM'd you, brother, you were so like, it was weird because you never know till you get to know people, right? So I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
what does this guy's do? He's got so much energy. Is it real? Is it kind of like an act? Because, in the fight game, some guys can turn on the character,
Oh yeah.
Fam, I can tell everyone listening, watching, whoever, it's 100% real. And
Yep.
I really am curious, dude, has that always been a part of you? Did something happen in your life where you're like, fuck it, I'm going to be who I am? Who cares what they say? Because you really come in with this strong personality. It's not hating, it's not anger or anything like that. It's just like an enjoyment of life. You get knocked out, you don't care. You're outside partying. You upload a video, gets 1 view, 1,000,000 views. You don't care. You're gonna go make another video. You don't,
Yep.
you make a rap record. If people like it or hate it, you don't care. You just doing your thing. Like, where does that come from? So,
Honestly, it's just more so just me believing in myself and just I always look at it like this. Nobody's opinion matters besides myself and the people closest to me. And me, the one thing I learned in life is when you sitting here dealing with people's criticism and you let it get to you, it stops your character and it stops who you are. So me just authentically being myself, I've always been like that, regardless. I've always been the wild kid, but that's always been me, regardless, love or hate me. There's no in between with me. You either love me or you hate me. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to be your biggest fan, then who is? You know what I mean? And like you said before, going back to it's just me just loving life, enjoying where I'm at, all the blessings that keep coming my way. Because I always say it, I'm like beyond blessed and I've been given a lottery ticket. So I'm not going to be one of those people who's mad at the world or anything like that. I just like to keep going regardless of what I'm doing, whether it's music, whether it's the videos. I like to try everything, and you only live once, so why not try everything and give it your all? Because regardless, if you win or lose, it doesn't matter if you gave it your all and you were being yourself, or if you were just quiet to yourself. So why not be your full, authentic self, and no matter what the situation is? And it's taken me pretty far so far.
dude, that is people can say what they want to this next sentence, but dude, that's wise words because so many people they just don't figure it out, right? Like, dude, even the other day, this dude was bitching about his life, going on and on. Just this guy that we were, I was talking with, and I'm looking at this fool, and he's got the decked out sports car, he's got the house, he's got a hot wife, he's got a family, and he's miserable as fuck. And it's just like
For what
people
reason?
can learn a lesson from you, man. It doesn't matter where you're
Exactly.
at. Like, you got one life, do your thing, live it, love it. And when it comes to the fight game, that's even more real, right?
No,
Because
100%.
I'm trying to rack my brain who said it, but I saw on a reel the other day on Instagram. Oh fuck, I can't remember the fighter, but anyway, he was saying that the fans of fight, they're so passionate, they're so like recency bias, as people say, right? So he went out there and he lost his match. If it comes to me, I'll say his name, but he lost the match. But his comeback to that was with all the haters like, "Oh, you got starched, you got this, you got that." His response was, "I didn't lose. I literally put in everything in my life over this fight camp. I didn't see family. I sacrificed everything. I worked my ass off. So yeah, I lost that night. But if you're telling me I don't work hard, I'm not a fighter, then you guys can go off." And I think
Yep.
sometimes the audience needs to hear that. Part of
Definitely,
sport.
because like I said, like I always say, like especially in this sport, you can never lose. It's just a lesson that's just gonna help you get better. Even though I did lose that last match, it just made me progress so much more because of the experience itself.
Yeah, you're 100%. So leading up to this, because yeah, in this sport, okay, I digress. That was a bit of a tangent, but it's just like even Babyface said it to me to my face. He's like, eventually, it will happen to me. He's like, that's just the name of this game, and the fact that it's happened to you already, you already have those lessons learned. You can already adapt. You can already adjust. So, what are those adapting things and those adjusting things for this next opponent?
So the biggest thing is my strike was pretty much already there. It was almost pitch perfect. It was just more so in the placement coming down a little bit. If I was a tiny bit more down, he would have been cleaned out completely. And then me just the flinching alone. If I went back to my second match with Josh, that was my best defensive match I ever had. My chin was perfectly, everything was perfect, no flinches. So it was more so just getting back to that alone and just making sure that the same mistakes I didn't make in that one, I don't make in this one. Because if
Got
I'm
it.
not growing in it, then what's the point of even being here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want to be. Yeah, I love that because you know you wanna be a part of the show, but you don't want to be just a show. You gotta back it up with some
Exactly.
talent. Yeah, bro, yeah.
Exactly.
So it sounds like
100%.
you've been working on defense quite a bit. Have you stayed with the same repetitions in working on your defense, or have you made some adjustments? Does that make sense? Are you just dialing
Yeah.
in because you know it works, or do you feel like you had to do some different things?
Well, it was more so for me, it was one, the flinching was the biggest one. In my head, I didn't think I flinched at all, but it was the minor movement where I kind of gave him my chin, where if he didn't knock me out, he would have been trash at that point, of how much I was giving him. But it was more so just working out my neck and just really making sure everything's secure from my muscles to everything. Because before the fight, actually, I was planning to go up to like 185. I don't know if I was gonna
Really?
fight there, but just to get big, I was like at least 170. And then now, once she texted me, I'm like, okay, now I cut it all back down straight into muscle. That's why I stopped smoking the weed. I stopped smoking the vapes, and I'm cutting all this hair off. There's gonna be a whole new man come October 24th.
Dang, dude. I love it. I love it. So,
Oh,
do we know who our opponent is? Should we tell the audience?
oh, yeah, we could tell him. It's actually a new guy. He was actually in the Abu Dhabi slap fighting league over there. His name was Pardeep. He
Okay.
has only had one match so far, so that alone just gives me more confidence because it's gonna come down to an experience thing, and especially in that league alone, they get away with so much from the pivoting to the clubs to everything. So that's really at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to the experience alone. But it's not gonna be on the live card. That's the only thing. It's gonna be a prelim because he's a new guy.
I got it. I got it. Well, a couple of things. First one, they might as well just broadcast it all. I wonder I
Yeah.
wonder because it's on YouTube, right? So it's kind of like why not? But there's got to be. I wonder if it's they want to make it shorter when they air it live. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can think of because Dana
That's
is
what I'm
so.
thinking, that and more so them just collecting the clips like, "Okay, let's see what this match has. If it has the potential, we'll put the clip out. If not, we'll just kinda keep it for a later date kinda thing and stash it." That's my mindset on it, but then again, you never know because like the UFC, they do air the prelims on there, so why not on powerslap?
Yeah, yeah, no, that's good. Dude, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. They might wanna see what's going on, collect some cool clips to keep promoting the main card, and then if
Yeah,
there is a good fight, then maybe those clips do become the main card. Yeah, I could see that, man. I could see
exactly.
that. Um, so
But
dude,
regardless, I will say this now, regardless, you're gonna see the clip that same day.
yeah, yeah, regardless, somebody's gonna put that shit out, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, are you so excited you can get some redemption going on and get the, winning streak back?
100%. You know, I see this as them setting me up for a victory to get back to where I was because that was a fluke. I should be fighting for the belt right now, but because of the tiny mistakes that I made myself, now I have to take the longer road, which I don't mind because I learn more that way. But it's a dream come true, honestly. Abu Dhabi, that's a dream place. Besides Tokyo, that's my dream place to go. And to be able to go out there, experience the culture, and be able to fight internationally, it's a dream come true. And that's why I wasn't too mad about fighting on the prelims because I know that it's more so a lot of people counted me out after my last fight, but they also forgot that the number 2 guy in our division is Josh, and I'm the only person who went 3 rounds with him. So it's kinda just a proving point at this point, you know what I mean? Just show everybody I'm ready for the belt and I'm ready to take back my position that got stolen from me.
Yeah, man, that's a good point. I mean, the one guy that gave you the business was, right there at the top. It reminds me of, Nate Bernard a little bit. Like, this last match, dude, first of all, how fire was this last
Oh,
card, dude?
I
Holy
say best
shit.
best match to ever come out of Power Slap history was the Nate and Aaron, hands down.
Dude, 100%, man. Like every single match. And yeah, that match was, first of all, it was the very first sudden death. Like, I mean, come on, son. What more do you want?
Yup. History in the making.
History in the making, happened live. We saw it all. But what you're saying, it kind of reminds me of Nate in the sense of, he was ranked 2 forever, even with some losses, things like that. And for him to come back and redeem himself against a tough motherfucker in
Yup.
Aaron. Dude,
Oh,
Aaron
yeah.
is not, he's not
Nobody
weak
to play
hearted, bro.
with.
Like,
He's a beast,
he's a beast.
100%.
And to rattle him, I
Yup.
can't imagine the redemption he felt. He ripped his shirt off. He was passionate, and he talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
he talked about in his post fight interview just how it was a bit more personal this time. And so when I hear you kind of talk that same thing, like, look, this is redemption time for me, dude, I get excited for you, man. I get excited for you.
Yeah. I can't wait for you to see it because, I don't mind being counted out, that's fine, but if it gets to a point where it's, like, almost disrespectful at a point after all the work I did put in, so now it's like, "Okay, I'm gonna shut everybody up at this point, there's nothing left to be said, regardless if he's new or not, doesn't matter who's in front of me at that point."
Yeah, dude. Oh man. Anthony, baby, I'm pumped for you, man. When do you take
Oh,
off
yeah.
to Abu Dhabi?
The 18th, so next
18th.
week, actually.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited that the card after this is gonna be on Halloween because we can have a Halloween watch party. Hand,
Oh,
hand
yes.
out some candy, son, and watch some slapping. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Candy with a little bit of slap.
Dude, well, man, I mean, you sound ready. You always sound in good spirits. We're excited for you. You know, we watched your slap career for, as soon as we got to know you, which has been, really early on when you're on the show. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, man. Always, always. Thank you for coming on. Can't wait to put this out there and promote it. Is there anything else you want to say to the opponent, to the brass, to just the fans?
Uh, Pretty much just get ready and hoodies drop October 24th. Authentic, be true to yourself, just like I am.
All right. And where can they find the hoodie, son?
That's gonna be on my website, which I'm actually gonna drop on my social media the 24th.
Okay. Everybody go follow Anthony because when he drops that, you can click that link, go support him, get that gear. All right, man. Let's hang out for a bit and we'll let this bitch upload.
Yeah, sounds good.
All righty.